Are you shopping for a Pilates lover and you're wondering what to get? Or maybe you are a Pilates lover and you want more goodies to buy. I'm going to break down my favorite things from props to clothes to equipment in this video. So let's get ready to go shopping. Hi, I'm Lesley Logan. I've been doing Pilates since 2005 and teaching since 2008. And here's the deal. In my 16 years of teaching and my almost 20 years of practicing, I have bought and been sent a lot of stuff. So I'm going to share with you my favorite things that are great for any Pilates lover out there.
Welcome to OnlinePilatesClasses.com, the most supportive Pilates-loving community across the globe. Enjoy new weekly classes from our amazing teachers. Download the OnlinePilatesClasses.com app today.
All right, but first, why does the right Pilates gear matter? Here's the deal. There's a lot of stuff out there that can actually hinder your practice or affect your practice in a negative way, or the person you're buying this for. There's a lot of things out there that mimic or look like a more expensive product, and that might be enticing based on price point, but actually might not get you the results you're looking for at all. First of all, we don't waste our money, and that when we spend our money, it's on something that's actually going to enhance your practice or your understanding of your practice or the person you're buying this for. All right, so how to choose the best Pilates gear. First, we need to know if the person you're buying it for, what is their practice? What are they using this for? Are they using it at home? Are they using it at a studio that they go to and that they attend? Are they already a teacher? Are they an employee at a space? Or are they starting their own home studio? You want to know that information because there's a few things. First of all, not every brick and mortar lets people just bring in their fun toys. And that includes students and teachers. And also, you just want to make sure that you're buying something that there is actual space for. A lot of people are wanting to put a reformer into their space, but really they might need smaller pieces of equipment instead. So know who you're buying it for and where they're going to use it so that we can actually make sure you get the best items for them. But don't worry, I have a few items that will work for your person you're buying this for, no matter their level, no matter where they're working, no matter where they're going to do their Pilates at. So how much can you expect to spend? Here's the deal. Smaller items like loops or books or my flashcards are relatively inexpensive, often affordable for someone who is trying to shop on a budget, where larger items, pieces of equipment are actually going to be more of an upfront investment, but something that they can have for quite a long time. And so it's really going to depend on your budget, on how much you spend. But if you're looking to shop for someone and spend under $100, we've got plenty of items for you. All right, it's time to shop. So here's the deal. Every single thing I'm going to show you today, we have a link below in the notes for you. So do not worry. You don't have to take my description and try to find something magically online. We already have the links set out for you, so you know you're getting the right thing for your person. Let's get started with one of my favorites, which is a squishy ball. It is awesome. It is so great for helping people find their shape, find their inner thighs. I love it. It's easy to pack on a trip because you can deflate it. So this is a good one. I also am obsessed with Naboso. They have done some really great technology stuff. These little bumps on here are really helpful for the brain, the hands, the nervous system. So these weights and this fun ball are awesome gifts. You can do one or both together. I like these ones because they're about 2 pounds, which in Pilates you don't want to go heavier than that. So this is a really great gift for someone who has kind of everything. All right, so I love magic circles. There's 2 sizes. In fact, Balanced Body, who I do a lot of work with, has a few different ones, but these are my favorite because you can put your legs or arms on the inside or on the outside. This smaller one is definitely for my fun size folks, but I also like to use it personally underneath my ankles to help me find my fast connection. Don't worry if you don't know what that means. Your person needs it. Also, these are really great for finding your arm back connection. We've got videos here on this channel. So any of you buy this for someone, they can actually come to our Magic Circle playlist and find some great tutorials on how to use these. All right, let's talk books. Okay, I love both of these books. So as promised, something for everybody. The Caged Lion by John Steele, one of my absolute favorites. It's a really great history book and some really fun facts about Joe Pilates. You'll find out about what he did with some soap and a lot about why he created this stuff. It's kind of salacious. Then this Contrology Handbook. This is a new book for this year. And this is actually by one of my teachers, Sandy Shimoda, who also worked with Jay Grimes. I really am obsessed with this book. It kind of lets you know what should be studying when you're doing Pilates, right? So a really amazing book. All right, let's talk about personal loops, because who wants to put their feet in someone else's loops? Also, they're just fun to have some fun colors. So Good Citizen has done these loops for me, and they come in fun colors. They also make several different style loops. They have some that have 2 loops or 2 rings, and so I really do appreciate these. I personally like the single ones because I use them on my Cadillac instead of my reformer. All right, let's get into some socks and let's talk a little about clothing. So toe socks is one of my favorite, and they're like the first sticky sock that there was. Their socks have 5 toes, right? And they let your toes really breathe. This one I really like because my toes can be out, right? Let's see this. The toes can be out, but they're separated. I still have this awesome sticky stuff on it. They also have a partner company, a sister company, but really for the brothers. This is their baseline, and it's men's sticky socks. They have another line of socks if you don't want to separate your toes called Tabby Active, and their Tabby Active line also has clothes, so shorts, shirts, workout gear that's really wonderful and really comfortable, also super soft. So I really love these clothes for the person to wear to the studio, wear to teach in, wear to do Pilates at their home. But sticky socks are so great for on reformers because also a lot of studios require them. It keeps your feet from slipping, but also what's cool about the toe socks is that your toes still have this room to move around and you want to be able to spread them. So I like all of that for any Pilates lover. Of the more reasonable stuff, this is like one of the things I'm so excited to tell you about because these make the best gifts. So I made amazing Pilates flashcards. This is the Cadillac deck, but we also have the mat deck. We have a reformer deck. We have the chairs deck. We have the barrels deck. Eventually, we'll have an accessories deck. It's coming out next year. But what's so cool about this deck is it ranges from $65 to about $110, depending on the piece of equipment you're buying. And when you open the deck, it has a picture of the exercise, which takes this QR code will take them to the video to do the exercise. And then when you flip it over, it has the setup and the action. If it's the mat and reformer, it'll have a transition to the next exercise. All the other decks, it has complementary exercise are inside the box. And then over here, we have more information, including a quick tip from me so that they can nerd out. They can create their own workout at home. They can create sessions for their clients. If they're a teacher, they can study with them. They're really absolutely amazing. We in fact have, so if you go to our site, we have tons of testimonials on how people use and why people use these cards. So again, for if you're on the budget, you want to get something really unique, you can't beat the flashcards. I'm telling you, they're pretty great. If you are unable to purchase a gift for someone, but you want to get them something amazing and you're pretty handy, we have actually made some videos on this channel on how to make a 2x4, a toe corrector, and a sandbag. You can find them all here on this channel, and they're going to help you make it for the person that you love, and you can do it on quite the budget. And you know, I would be remiss if I didn't say, of the more reasonable gifts you can get price point wise, you can also purchase a membership for your Pilates lover at onlinepilatesclasses.com/YouTube. You can get them 40 days for $40. All right, so now we can talk about the more higher price point items. So when I say that the range is huge, okay? We're talking from like $600, $700 to thousands of dollars. So it really is going to depend on what kind of investment you're wanting to make. But here's the deal. If you're buying this for a Pilates lover, they are going to love it and they're going to use it for a really long time. One of the first things I like to talk to people about is actually going to be the Wunda chair. The Contrology Wunda chair is one of my favorite. It doesn't take up a lot of space. It can fit in the corner of the room. There's tons of workouts you can do on it. In fact, it was Joseph Pilates' first piece of home gym equipment. He would make it for his clients to take to the Hamptons with him. So it's a wonderful, wonderful piece of equipment. The spine corrector is also a goodie, right? This is one that's around $700 and doesn't take up a lot of space. You can in fact hang it on a wall in a closet or your fitness room, and you can do a full body workout on it. But more importantly, you can do 5-minute workouts on it. So if you're a person buying for it is very busy, it's an excellent item for them to use often in their practice, but also there's an important exercise on there that you can actually reverse the curve of being in front of a screen or teaching all day or hanging out, hugging people, work like our life is pulling us forward. So the spine corrector is exactly that. It corrects that spine. I also really love to talk to people about the pedipole. The pedipole, what is this thing that's so tall? It takes up almost zero space and is an excellent arm back connection exercise that really helps challenge your core. Everybody wants a reformer, so they think, but I have mine in my living room. I'm gonna be really honest. This is an investment piece. I'm often asked about different types of reformers that are less expensive or mimic them. I'm going to be really honest. If you're going to spend the money on a reformer, save up, get the Contrology Reformer. It is one of the most amazing ones. If that's not the one you want, Balanced Body makes several other amazing reformers at all different price points that you can check out. And one more thing that I really love as far as an investment goes and for your Pilates practice or the person you're buying this for practice is the Contrology folding mat. Mine fits right behind my door of my studio, and the mat is actually a piece of equipment, and it can feel really, really difficult if you're just using a yoga mat or some sort of other roll-up mat. If you invest in the Contrology folding mat, you are going to have such an amazing piece of equipment to support your mat practice, help you go upside down, have a strap to help your roll-ups. It is awesome. And because you can do the mat work every single day, you'll definitely get that usage out of it. Don't forget, every single thing I mentioned, the links for it are in the notes below. They'll get you a nice little discount for that gift that you're buying. If you have any special orders or having trouble using any of these links, do not hesitate to reach out to us. We will assist you. All right, I want to give you a few more tips for choosing the right Pilates gear. If I didn't mention it and you're out shopping and you find something, please, please, please remember that there are a lot of people out there creating equipment, creating clothes, creating items for Pilates lovers that have never done Pilates before, or they're copying another person's item. And the reason why that can actually be not such a great thing, even if the price point looks like a good deal, is because it can actually not help them have the goals that they want. It could fall apart. It could actually hurt them. Or worse, like start using it and then they can't get support around fixing it if anything goes wrong. So I really like to stick with my tried and true brands who've been around for a really long time. And if something looks like a gimmick, it probably is. So I know sometimes we're like, oh, but I can afford that. It's the right thing. Honestly, your Pilates lover will love even if you make them a 2x4 and you save up for next year's gift to get them something else on this list, because I definitely don't want you to end up with something that isn't going to get them what they want. But never hesitate to reach out and ask me questions. I've had people ask me questions. Is this a good buy? Is this a good buy? And I can look it up and go, no, skip it, skip it, save your money, wait for the thing that is the right item that you're trying to use the item for. Additionally, if you are curious about types of reformers to buy for yourself or someone else, or one to chairs, we've actually got videos for you. So here's a video on how to buy a reformer for your home. Also, that could be for your studio, and also how to know which chair to buy. So check these out to have more information before you purchase. All right, loves, happy shopping. I hope this is really helpful for you. And if it is, let us know if you want us to do these each year or different kinds of them or more specific. We want to know. We want to help you find the best gift for your Pilates lover or even for you. If you have any questions, that's what we drop in the comments. I do go live on Sundays at 9 a.m. Pacific time, and I can answer more questions there. And additionally, don't forget, onlinepilatesclasses.com/YouTube gets you access to OPC, where I teach classes with several other amazing instructors, where we have an amazing community, accountability, and we can give feedback on you or your Pilates lovers form for 40 days for $40. Check it out.